How are you feeling heading into this one?
I feel good. I think it's just another match. I think Coach has done a good job just getting us prepared. Honestly, for the postseason, I think we're having more fun than we had all season right now too. So it's definitely something exciting.
Big Ten venue, you've wrestled there.
Oh yeah,
It's kind of old home week, even though it's not your previous school.
I never wrestled there.
You didn't?
No. The last time we went there, I had elbow surgery, and it was a match before, like 2 weeks before I was actually able to come back, and I almost went out there and wrestled, but I didn't. But I mean, just being there, the atmosphere is awesome. I think a lot of people fear it, but I think that if you go in there and you really love wrestling, you can enjoy it. I think they're just passionate fans, and you can turn their energy into your momentum.
Yeah, I don't picture this team having a problem. I picture them being excited to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we're really excited. I think everyone on the team is excited. I think Coach Gilman's excited. He's even talked about just taking that momentum and just putting it, make sure you take it and put it forward. Don't let it set you back, and just go out and wrestle and have fun. It's just another match.
Did you go back and look at your previous matches with Calando, or?
No, it was only the Big Ten. He took me down twice in overtime, so I don't think there's really much different than what I've done so far with the new coaches. I think I've had a different perspective of wrestling, and I'm enjoying it a lot more and having a lot more fun with it, and just going out and competing to how they taught me the whole year to compete.
Could you talk through that different perspective a little bit more? Like, what's changed for you?
I think I looked at wrestling as something that I had to win in, and if I didn't win, it kind of set me back. And I think we all strive to win, and I think we want to go out there, and it's just like we put so much pressure on ourselves, and we look into social media, and that puts on more pressure on these athletes, including myself. But I think this year, with the new coach, with the new team, it's just wrestling, just a sport, it's a game. So go out there, have fun, play the game, and expect to win, but how do you want to win is a big thing that Coach Taylor preaches.
Was it tough to, because it's really easy to say, oh, just have fun, it's just it's easy to say. Was it tough to kind of get that mindset changed?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was really hard. I think coming in, I came in with DJ, Fish, I've competed against my whole career, right? And just going against them in the practice room and just, hey, have fun with it, right? Just compete, try to score points, wrestle how you know how to wrestle, and I think that helped a lot. And I think talking to DJ and Dustin and these coaches and everyone on the team, I think we all kind of just bought in, and I think it shows that we're just having fun with it now. And I think that helps when you have everyone around you having fun with it.
How does that change when you're on the mat competing in these dual meets? How does that mindset change maybe the way you approach that?
Yeah, I think you can tell in some matches where I've opened up a lot more, and then there's some matches where I still have that little setback. So I think just when you start to think of it as a game and having fun and trying to create ways to score points and be creative in your wrestling like a little kid again, I think there's a lot of potential. And there's times, like I said, I caught myself kind of going back to what I used to do, and I think it's hard to break a habit when you've done it for 4 years, right? But just continuing to keep having fun with it and scoring points and finding ways to score, I think is definitely big.
Coach just talked about the blending of individual and team and duels, how it's a lot different than tournaments.
Yeah.
When it looks so close on paper, like this one does Sunday, I know you got to focus on your individual match, but are you kind of excited to see what some of your teammates do?
Oh, definitely. I think every guy before me helps me with momentum, helps me get excited to wrestle, and then I got to go do the job of getting everyone after me to get them excited to go wrestle. So I think when you look at it as a team, it's just we've been in the trenches with them the whole year pretty much, right? And Coach Gilman always preaches that when you feel like doubt in your head and you feel like you're kind of struggling in these matches, look to your bench, look to your coaches, look to your teammates. Those are guys that have done it with you. They've been in the trenches with you the whole year and working. So if you can't find a purpose to do it for yourself, do it for them. I think that's really important.
You mentioned earlier kind of being a kid, imagining back to high school cam or middle school cam or whatever.
Yeah.
How stoked would he be to be in this moment, number 2 versus number 3,
Yeah, he'd
sort of
be
the last of the
excited.
year. Yeah, is that sort of like fun to think about a little bit, just kind of the moment of it all?
Yeah, I think growing up in my family, if you know my family, had 6 wrestlers wrestle in college, right? So I've kind of always been around it. I think I had my brother, my cousin Miles, right? I've been around those duels, and just seeing it, it's like I want to do that one day, and that's something that kind of helped me strive to get to where I'm at today. Just watching them, and I think if I go back now and say that we're here, my younger self might be surprised, but it might not. Hard to tell.
Are any of those older brothers ever jealous of you that you're getting to work with David? Like, did they ever ask
I
you
don't
what's he
think-
like or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think they get jealous, but like that's awesome. I think you need to enjoy it, gain the knowledge that he has, and actually, funny thing, I'm talking to Miles later today, catching up, and so I guarantee he'll ask, "How's it going? How's it with David?" Right? But yeah, I think just learning from him is the biggest thing. They're all kind of excited for me to learn from him and to grow in my wrestling and as a person off the mat.
Did y'all ask him for stories, like, ever? Like, just
Yeah.
Olympics, duels, all that stuff?
Yeah, sometimes when I catch myself with him, we'll be driving from duels, and sometimes I'll be in the car with him. I'll just ask him questions, or just picking his brain. I think that goes back to the younger days. You just got to pick their brains. Guys have lived it, done it, things that you want to do. Ask them questions, ask them how they went through it. And I think he has some really good stories and really good perspectives on wrestling. So.
Some